So let's jump into today's deep dive. We're looking at a piece of hardware called the NTI ST-C5VA-L-600,
Right. And it's designed to solve what seems like a simple problem, but it's actually a huge headache.
which is getting a video signal from point A to point B when they're really far apart.
Exactly. We're talking about legacy signals here, specifically VGA,
Yeah,
an analog signal.
and that stuff degrades fast.
Oh, incredibly fast.
Mm-hmm.
Physics is not your friend. After, what, 10, maybe 15 feet of standard cable, you get ghosting, smearing. The signal just falls apart.
Yeah, the documentation for this NTI box claims it can push that same signal up to 600 feet.
600. And at a pretty high resolution, too, 1920 by 1440.
So how is that even possible? How does it get around those physical limits?
Well, it's a bit of a trick. It's not really sending a pure VGA signal that whole distance. It's converting it.
Converting it to run over a different kind of cable.
That's the key. It uses standard network cable, TT5s, TTT6, the kind of wiring that's probably already in your building's walls.
The spec sheet even mentions in-house phone wiring. That seems to be the real efficiency unlock here.
It is. You're not drilling holes or running new conduit. You're just using the copper that's already there, sitting dormant.
And NTI makes a bold claim about it, I saw. Something about the sharpest and clearest quality.
They do. And look, the bandwidth on a KT6 cable can definitely support it. You just need a really clean conversion on both ends.
Let's talk about the setup then, because it's not just one little dongle. It's a system, right? A local unit and a remote unit.
Correct. The local unit is the transmitter. It sits next to your computer, and the docs say it works with almost anything. Windows, Linux, even old Mac OS.
And that's the box that does the conversion and sends the signal down the network cable.
Right. But it also has a really critical feature for the person managing the system.
The local access port.
Yes. You can plug a monitor right into the transmitter box itself, so you can see exactly what's being sent out before it travels 600 feet.
Without that, you'd be troubleshooting completely blind.
Totally. Just guessing if the problem is with the computer or somewhere down the line. It's a lifesaver.
Now, the model we're looking at is the ST-C5VA. The A is for audio, I assume.
Yep, it adds stereo audio through a standard 3.5 millimeter plug. But that's not the most important upgrade in this model.
What is?
It's the automation. With the older video-only model, you had to manually adjust the video quality.
You mean like with a little screwdriver or a dial?
Precisely. Imagine your receiver is bolted to a ceiling projector in some giant warehouse.
Someone has to get up on a 20-foot ladder.
And try to tweak this tiny little setting while someone on the ground is yelling, "A little to the left! No, your other left!" It's a nightmare.
So this model does that on its own?
It does. It automatically detects the cable length and adjusts the signal for the best quality. It just works. No ladder required.
That makes the primary use case here, digital signage, make perfect sense.
It's the ideal fit. You have your server in a safe, climate-controlled room, and the screens are way out in the lobby or a factory floor.
Speaking of harsh environments, the specs suggest this thing is built for that.
Oh, for sure. The operating temperature range is pretty wide, 32 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, plus it has built-in surge protection. This isn't some cheap consumer-grade plastic box.
I also saw it's TAA compliant.
Which is a big deal for a certain type of customer. It means it follows the Trade Agreements Act.
So it's eligible for government contracts.
Exactly. GSA schedules, federal buildings, schools, airports. You combine that TAA compliance and a 2-year warranty with its tough build, and you can see who this is really made for.
It's kind of amazing, really. It gives this old VGA standard a whole new life.
It really does. We all think of analog as dead tech, but this shows you can integrate it perfectly with modern structured cabling.
It's a great reminder that upgrading doesn't always have to mean ripping everything out and starting over.
Not at all. Sometimes you just need a better translator, a way to adapt the old signal to the new medium.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you to consider. The next time you walk through your office or your home, take a look at those old, unused phone or Ethernet jacks in the wall.
We see them as obsolete, right? Dead ports.
But maybe they're not. Maybe, with the right little box, that forgotten port is actually a high-speed link to somewhere else just waiting to be turned back on.
Sometimes the most clever solution is just using what you already have.